Ophiuchus, this is your weekly tarot reading for October 13th through the 19th. Thank you for tuning back into Rogue Mystic Divination. And here is your Sunday, Monday card. Your Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday card, and Friday, Saturday. So if you tuned into the collective reading for the same week, you will know that the sun came up in reverse for that reading also. And I'm going to interpret the same way. You may have someone from the past or some childhood events coming back up for you that you have to deal with in some way. Someone from the past coming back and bringing up something that they feel is going to end up dragging you down. Almost like they were trying to put you back in your place with something that you thought you had gotten past, but you're not. I wouldn't sink too far into depression because of this person or this event. Just because it is in the past, and just because somebody else decides to come around and show their arrogance and decide that they know you better than you know you, you don't have anything to prove to them. You really don't. You probably haven't seen this person or dealt with this problem in years. And just remember that it hasn't been a problem for you for this long. There's no reason why it should start to be a problem for you again. But it doesn't mean it's not going to make you feel a little bit depressed, because that was their purpose in bringing this back up. They wanted to trigger you, and they wanted to prove that they could elicit some kind of control over your life and how you feel and how you deal with things. But you're going to end up proving to them that you don't, by ignoring them, refusing to sink to their level, and refusing to allow them to elicit any kind of emotion from you in front of them. And that's why you have the Five of Wands up for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. The sun coming up in reverse really does feel like it almost has to be a family member or someone that you knew during childhood, because they're bringing up something, they're trying to illuminate something that you're over. And it could be something as ridiculous as, oh, you were a fat kid. You remember whenever you were a fat kid? And it doesn't matter how much you've changed or how much you've improved your life, you'll always be that way to that person. If it's a grandparent, that's also coming up. It doesn't really feel like it's necessarily a parent, a direct parent. It's almost like it's someone you knew around your age, or a grandparent. Because some people will just only ever see you as you were at a certain point in time in life where they felt that they were more than you. And they will never get over that. They will never be able to get over their own ideals of themselves and how they see other people, because they refuse to see things as they actually are. And I feel like you've come to terms with this. Like, some people won't change, some people are just going to see you how they want to, and it doesn't matter what you do for them or against them or to them. It's never going to be enough to change how they see you. But again, that's why you have the Five of Wands in reverse for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. They could start this on Sunday, Monday, either because of a birthday or an event or something like that. And while you're willing to be around them because of this, whatever it is that you're dealing with, it could be a problem that the family is coming together to, like, either move grandma out of her house or move move someone from A to B, and this person happens to be in the vicinity enough to be able to come around and help for the first time in a long time, just so they can start some shit. And they end up showing up and not even really doing anything, so whatever it is that they do try to inflict upon you or upon somebody around you, you will be able to sidestep all of it and just kind of blow them off and be like, well, you know what? That's what you want to talk about. That's what you want to think about. You don't want to focus on what's going on right now. That's fine. I'm going to go over here and do what we came here to do, and you have a nice day. So you're most likely going to be all business this week with anybody who tries to start anything with you, so. Which makes sense why it is that the Hierophant came out for Friday, Saturday. The Hierophant in that position, in the reverse, is going to be you focusing on your personal beliefs, regardless of what somebody else is telling you is the right thing to do. You know what the right thing is to do for you, and you are going to be able to focus on that. Other people may not like it, but I don't think you're really going to care too much about what they think or how they feel. How they think and how they feel is their problem to deal with, not yours. You have other things to focus on. This could easily be that you're from a quote-unquote traditional family, and they haven't updated how they do anything in a long, long time, and you're sitting there like, well, you could do it this way. It would be done in 5 minutes, and you wouldn't have to waste $25 in gas running around 3 counties trying to get things done and paid, and to pay your bills in person whenever you're still paying them with a check. Granted, some people are used to doing things a certain way, and they are comforted by the routines regardless of how much it costs them in the end. Now, with someone that's older, if they're starting to have memory issues and cognitive issues, it is good to keep them with a routine and to write down reminders and stuff like that for them, just so that they know where they're standing. Where it's like, okay, this is the date, this was paid, this is, the confirmation number. Have everything laid out for them so that if they have a question about something, you have the answer and you can just point to it and say, this. It'll help keep them from freaking out and making things worse, and it'll help give you less to deal with. Organization is going to be a priority for you this week, Ophiuchus, so. But prioritizing organization for you this week, Ophiuchus, is going to be something that makes life easier for you down the road. Especially if you're handling something like finances and setting up an older person like a nursing home or in an independent living situation. It'll help keep you on track, and it'll help keep them on track. So everybody knows where everything is, and there's no arguments later just because a pebble was out of place. So that is where I'm going to leave you, Ophiuchus, for this week. If this did not resonate for you, please check the collective read. Even though there were some similarities between that read and this one, it may be a little bit clearer for you if this one didn't work. I am doing daily, weekly, and monthly reads here on Rogue Mystic Divination, so please come back and check out more. I will be doing personal private reads at some point soon. I'm still organizing things out and trying to figure out how the easiest to do that for everybody, so keep an eye out for that announcement on the channel. If you like the content here, please be sure to like and subscribe, and thank you for tuning in.